welcome back to this tier list ranking video. We are going through all the books I read last year, though technically we are not going through all the books I read last year because as it turns out, this website has a limit and I can only fit 235 books in here. So we're going through the 235 books that I could fit in here. In total, I read 261 books. Now, I'm pretty sure that I forgot some of them, but I just left some of the books out where I had absolutely no clue anymore what was going on. So with that said, let's jump straight into this tier list. Alright, this is fun. This is the tier list I made. Before we go through the categories, just look at this monstrosity of books. Let it just be said that I will not be spending much time on each of the books, because this is already going to be a long video. So grab yourself a drink if you can, okay? Sit comfortable. We're gonna be here for a long while. The categories are, because I love to make fun categories, what I would say to the book if this would have been a date. Number 1 is Let's Get Married. Alright? It's easy. I want to marry this book. This was a fun date. The best thing ever. I loved this. These are my top tier books. After that, we have Can We See Each Other Again? Like, this was good. This was good. I want to do this again. But, it wasn't, we're not getting married instantly, right? It's not insta-love. After that, we had Well, This Was Fun, which is just generally good. But also, do we need to repeat it? I don't know. Like, will there be a second date? Who knows? Next category is This Wasn't a Date, This Was a One-Night Stand. Does not happen in my life, but it happens in my books. These are books that simply exist for the spice. That is their purpose. Doesn't make them bad books, but that's just it. The next one is If You Text Me Again, I Will Call the Cops. I think this goes without saying anything else. It's just a horrible book that I will not be reading ever again and will not be recommending. I didn't like this. This was the worst time of my life. After that, you have Do I Know You? I Don't Think I Do. I forgot what these books were about. When I put them all in here, I was like, what is this? Have I read this? I'm not sure. We're gonna meet some of those today as well. So, without further ado, let's jump straight in to the tier list. The first book series on this, I put it together in one because I knew that putting 5 books in here wasn't gonna be fun. The Mindfuck series. Honestly, can we please see each other again? So much fun, like a serial unaliver romance, and he's the detective who's trying to find her. It's so cool. Morning Glory Milking Farm. Well, this was fun. Technically, you would put this into, well, this wasn't a date, this was a one-night stand. But I would put this into, well, this was fun, because I actually really enjoyed the book. By the way, if you want more of an intel into all the books, I recommend you check out my monthly wrap-ups, because I go into a lot more depth in there, because it's not 250 bucks. For more context to what I'm saying, I'm gonna link the playlist of my recaps below. You can just check them out over there if you haven't seen them already. Den of Vipers. Also, well, this was fun. Like, let's just put it in here and say it was fun, because it was fun. I really enjoyed Den of Vipers. Kenna's Dragon. See, the monster romance just exists in a whole different universe to me. We are one and the same sometimes, but at the same time, oh, it's just monster romance. I don't remember what was going on here, so I'm just gonna put this into It Was a One-Night Stand, because I kind of forgot what it was about, but it was spicy, so it was fun. One Night Stand in my head relates to it was fun, but it was over and I forgot about it. The Fake Game. This was good. I'm gonna put The Fake Game into When Can We See Each Other Again. This is like a gamer romance, and it was my favorite in this series. Good Game is the first book in that series, so we're gonna go to that one next. I'm gonna say this was like more of a one night stand category, where it wasn't really memorable, right? It was still fun. I can remember things because I read this like a week ago, but it wasn't the greatest thing ever. Fear the Flames. I'm gonna say this was fun as well. It was a dragon romance. I might even put this in When Can We See Each Other Again. I will put this up here because I'm looking forward to the second book in the series, and it was really fun. And if you're really into dragons and you liked Fourth Wing, you might be interested in this as well. Her Soul for Revenge. Oh, this was a one night stand, wasn't it? I don't remember much about it. I pretend like I know so much. I've never had a one night stand in my life. I'm an asexual. That's not what I do. Anyway, moving on on to The Kraken's Sacrifice. I have a feeling I should have made an entire category for the monster romance I read, because all that goes into a single category of I had a fun time, but I'm glad it's over. But the one night stand category works, actually. Alright, Nora's Kraken. We have so many Krakens going on here. I have no clue what's going on in these, okay? All of these books I read because I was feeling horrible and I needed to escape from reality. The 9-month contract. What about this book? I think this goes into one night stand category as well, just because nothing was really going on here. The Worst Wedding Date. Did I read this book? Do I know you? I don't think I do. Can I tell you something? This was a one night stand as well. Of course this was. What else was it? What else would it be? The Gargoyle's Captive. Same. No, The Gargoyle's Captive was fun. I remember this one. This was the one in the church. I remember. Why am I like this? I read The Handmaid's Tale. See, The Handmaid's Tale is one of those books where I would be like, my categories don't really work, because The Handmaid's Tale is not a book you read for enjoyment. I'm gonna put it into When Can We See Each Other Again, but secretly I'm hoping that I will never have to see The Handmaid's Tale again. It's just not a book that you want to enjoy reading, just because it's such a dark topic. That makes sense, right? Mother Hens. If you text me, I will call the cops. I did not enjoy this book at all. It was horrible. Bride by Ellie Hazelwood. I'm gonna say, well, this was fun. Blood Bonds. See, with this series, I have no clue which book is which. I could go into the entire series and be like, this series was a fun time and a good time. I'm gonna put this into, well, this was fun, because I don't remember which one it was. I remember really liking the 2nd and the 5th book, I think. I'm not sure. Okay, let's stop talking and move on to the next book. Not Happening Again. This is a Omegaverse one night stand. I forgot what it was about, and I read it in December. It's not been that long, and I have no memory of it. Filthy Rich Vampires. Honestly, if you text me again, I might just have to call the cops. Like, this was not it. Well met. Honestly, I'm gonna put it up higher. When Can We See Each Other Again? This was fun. I'm losing my cardigan already. Tragic Bonds. I liked this one. We're going into When Can We See Each Other Again territory, and we're staying there because I feel good with that. Scarred Souls. Honestly, if you text me, I'll call the cops. Face Off. Hockey romance. Fun. I'm just gonna say this was fun. Fun book, good time. Passenger Princess. This was a one night stand because I don't remember anything. Whiskey and Sin. The thing about Whiskey and Sin is I went into this thinking it was gonna be a cute gay romance. Turned out it was an Omegaverse romance, and I was not ready for it. The Mockingjay. Yes. If the Mockingjay texts me, I will go. I will leave. I don't think I'll call the cops. Okay? But I won't pick up. We should make a new category with ghosting. I'm not making any more categories. This is already tragic enough. Deal with a Demon. This is the only book in that series that I put in here, but I'm gonna put these into Well, This Was Fun. These are cute and very, very cozy monster romances that I absolutely adored. Detained. No clue what happened here. This entire series is in here, and it's all gonna go into Do I Know You categories. Savage Bonds. I'm gonna put Savage Bonds into the one night stand category, because if I remember correctly, this one was not really my favorite. I don't know anymore. I don't remember which one was which one. No, it's gonna go into Well, This Was Fun. The Fake Maid! Honestly, The Fake Maid. I'm getting married to The Fake Maid. It is also published on Megaverse, but it was fun. Lana Ferguson and we became best friends during this year, and I couldn't be happier. Alright, next up is Catching Fire. Oh, we have so many books left to do. Let's go faster. Let's speed this up. Catching Fire was fun. It was fun. It was nothing extraordinary. Devoted. No clue what this was about. Duststorm. Duststorm was a one-night stand. It's not memorable in my head. I don't remember what was going on. Strung Along. I got no clue what this book is about. An Offer from a Gentleman. I'm a sucker for the Benedict story. I'm gonna put it in Well, This Was Fun because I love Cinderella. Was he horrible? Yes. But I liked the story because Cinderella. Yeah, I don't remember Live, Ranch, Love, whatever it is. I don't remember anything about it. I remember liking the book though. Wildfire by Hannah Grace. I'm gonna go Well, This Was Fun. I think Wildfire was a good experience, but I'm also kind of glad it's over. Karis. Karis was a one-night stand. I remember things about the book, that's fun, but also nothing extraordinary. Payback. Yeah, I don't remember this at all. It went into the brain, we had a good time together, and then it went out of the brain again. Bright Lights. and Summer Nights. I rated this a 3.5 stars, I think. Do I know what's going on? Absolutely not. This next one is Lady Avery and the False Butler. This is kind of like a historical romance that was actually kind of fun. I enjoyed this series, I think. Yeah, The Takeover. Yeah, I don't know this one. How to Kiss Your Grumpy Boss. When can we see each other again? This one? Very fun. I really had a good time with this. The Night Circus. Well, this was fun. Oh, I forgot an E here. Now it's well, this was fun. The Night Shift. I remember this, but it's gonna go into the one night stand category because at the time it was alright, but it wasn't anything that was very good. It wasn't a good one night stand. Pretty Rings and Broken Things. I'm gonna put this into the one night stands category rather than the Do I Know You category because I remember liking the book and then reading the second book, which is the other one down below, this one. I remember reading that because I liked the first one. Power Play was a fun hockey romance. Same with Face Off. Face Off is the first book, Power Play the second book. It was a good time. The Succubus's Prize. One night stand. The Love Wager by Lynn Painter. I will most likely block them on the phone. This one is, I'm immediately calling the police. Hockey, I don't care. I'm calling the police because it had the cheating trope. The Eden Legacy, well, yeah, I'm gonna put this into the one night stand category because it was a short novella. It was fun, but it was very short. How to Kiss Your Enemy. When can we see each other again? This was a fun series. I really enjoyed it. A Pack for Autumn, also a one night stand. Not because it was bad, but just because it's a megaverse and it goes into the brain here and out of the brain there. Whiskey Business. Well, this was fun. This was fun. It was a Scottish Highlands romance with her coming back to her hometown. It was cute. Miss Ava's Scandalous Secret. I'm also gonna go, well, this was fun. I don't remember much though. Lorenzo. What is this? Do I know this? No. Lady Ludmilla's Accidental Letter. This was also very fun. I liked this. I might even put this in When Can We See Each Other Again because it was the first book in the series and I really, really enjoyed it. How to Kiss a Movie Star was not as memorable. I don't remember anything about it. It was part of the series. I remember enjoying it to a point, but again, it left my brain the second it entered it. Close Knit. This book made me want to start knitting and I did actually start knitting and I knitted a scarf. So that was a fun date. Right? We had a lovely time knitting together. It's a soccer romance. Ruthless Vows. If Ruthless Vows wants to text me, I feel like Ruthless Vows and I, we're like toxic exes. Like, I'm gonna block Ruthless Vows because it was such a disappointment. It wasn't bad. I was just disappointed. You know, like a parent. Under Lock and Key. It was a fun book, but I don't think I want to see it again. When Gracie Met the Grump, it's gonna go into one night stand material. Meet Me Halfway. What is that? Did I read this? Oh, all of these books. I don't remember which one it was because with this next series, like The Riven Knight, The Stone Princess, the last one of those was horrible. The rest was alright. I'm just gonna put all of these into one night stand material because, except for the first one. The first one's gonna go up because I like that one, but I don't remember these. Don't Call Me Daddy. This was a fun book. It doesn't sound like it, but it was a fun book. Romancing Mr. Bridgerton. If they call me, I'll call the cops. I didn't enjoy that one. Sing Me to Sleep. This was a fun time, fun book. Yeah, no. This one, Bound Together. No. A Quincy Christmas. It was a fun time. Let's put it up here. Why Are We Playing with Fire? I remember I read this. I also remember what it was about. So maybe it goes into one night stand because I remember it. Again, one of the bad one night stands. The Secret Fiancé. Yeah, no clue. Homebound. No idea what this was about. Unhinged. I will not only call the cops, I will do so much worse. Like, I will stand behind my door with a frying pan, ready to hit you over the head. I will do it. The Wingman. Hold on, I need to go up more, but I don't have the space. So many books. Lights Out. Oh my goodness. Lights Out. When Can We See Each Other Again? This one was so much fun. When He Was Wicked. I don't remember which sibling it was about. I could look it up. Do I care? Do you care? No. Spookily Yours. For Halloween, this is a fun one, okay? Literally all of the books in the one night stand category are fun books that I would still be like, sure, read them. They're not really good, but they're fun. Forced Bonds. Right, this one, I'm gonna put this into this was fun because I think I like that one. I don't remember though. Sable Peak. Well, this was fun. Sable Peak was a good time. I liked this series. The Eden series was very, very good. I might even put it in When Can We See Each Other Again? Although the first book in that series, I'm lost, okay? There was still so much to go. So much to go. The Demon's Bargain. I hated this book. I don't know why. All I remember is that I didn't like it. The Darkness Within Us. Well, this was fun. Darkness Within Us was a good book. It was a fun time. I had a blast. It wasn't as good as the first book, though. Belladonna. Also, well, this was fun. Or maybe it's going into the When Can We See Each Other Again? The reason I haven't read the second book is because I'm scared of it, because I've heard bad things. Consider Me. What is that? All Roads Lead Here. This was a fun book. It was like a larger age gap, but it was fun. The Dagger and the Flame. Let me move this up. Hold on. I am ready to get married. If I could, I would marry this book. The Demon's Queen. I'm gonna put that into the one night stands because it is. The Scarlet Veil. I'm gonna put it into if it texts me, I'll call the cops. Not because it was so bad, but just because it was a disappointment. Torn Apart. This was bad. Alive in Wells. Oh my goodness. Let me move up to the tippy top and get married. This was fun. This was a real good book. By the way, at the end of this entire video, I'm not gonna go through all the categories. Like, I'm gonna scroll through, you can pause it, but I'm not gonna say every single book title again, because there's too many. Downpour. It's going into one night stand material, just because I wanted to. Also, it can be with its buddy. Make the Season Bright. One night stand. The Hit. Yeah, I don't know this. Betrothal or Breakaway. Hold on. Let me move up. This was fun. There's too many books in here. This is not what I wanted. Archer. I read this in December and I don't remember a thing about the book. Not the One They Want. Honestly, that was a fun one. I remember things. I liked it. Omegaverse again, obviously. Fallen Jester. I'll block you. I'll block the Fallen Jester because it does not have a place in my heart. It was horrible. The cheating trope is not my thing. The Heist. Yeah, I don't remember you at all. The Wall of Winnipeg and Me. One night stand material. It was fun for the time that it lasted, but I'm also kind of glad it's over and I'm never doing it again. Oh, all the Christmas novellas. Why? Merriment and Mayhem. They're all gonna go into the one night stand category, right? Because they're nothing out of the ordinary, except if they are. If I Had to Be Haunted. Putting this into the one night stand category feels weird because it's a young adult book, but that's how I feel about the book. Like, I read it and it was fun while it lasted, but I'm also glad it's over. Fine Line. Let me move up to the top. This was fine. Also, it's called Fire Line and not Fine Line. But this one was fun. This one was really, really good, and I really liked it. I do enjoy when books have, like, disability representation. Cruel Winter with You. This was a one-night stand. Snapshot. I read this book, didn't I? Lucky for me, I have a reading app where I track said reading, and I rated it 1.25 stars. So, it's a no. Seeing Red. I liked this one. This was fun, but it wasn't as much fun as the first book was. Fear's King. No. No clue. Her Soul to Take. This was one of the demon books, wasn't it? It's gonna go into one night stands. Again. Dune. Again. Standing Behind the Door with a Frying Pan. Spice Road. Spice Road was good. Let me move up to the top. I want to see this book again. Why haven't I read the second book in the series when I have it, when I own it, when it's on my shelf? I don't know. Legendborn, same. Honestly, Legendborn, such a banger as well. Like, not getting married to it, by no means, but very good. Detonate, I don't know what this is anymore. All by my elf. Honestly, I don't remember much about it, but just for that horrible wording in the title, it's going into I'm Calling the Cops. Broken Bonds. This was the first book in the series, so we're putting it into well, this was fun. Because I think it was. Braving the Storm. Absolutely not. She hooks up with her uncle. It's weird. The Book That Wouldn't Burn. Hold on. I'm gonna put this into well, this was fun because I had my starting issues with this book. It was very slow in the beginning. The ending I loved. I'm happy and looking forward to the second book, but it took me like 2 or 3 hours to get into the book. A False Start. I'm gonna put all of these into well, this was fun because do I look like I remember which one of these was which one? No. I read them all in one go, and that wasn't the best idea I ever had. Late Bloomer. Late Bloomer was fun. Okay, this was a fun book. I liked it. It is like a small town romance. and she has a flower farm, and it's adorable, and there's disability representation again. Rootbound. I hated this book so much. It was the worst. Where the Dark Still Stands, also the worst. I feel so sorry for people. I'm just gonna be hating here. Skin of the Sea. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. This was fun. I don't even have space for all my categories anymore. Out of the Gate. Hold on, this was the first book in that series. I liked that one. I'm gonna say When Can We See Each Other Again? Because I did enjoy it a lot. A Pack for Winter. One Night Stand. You can go next to your buddy. Okay? I'm not even motivated anymore to drag the books to like the first position in the category. You don't care, do you? You don't, it doesn't matter to you where I put the books, does it? You're just here to see me be a victim to my own life choices. Soul of a Witch. I like that one. Hold on, I remember. This was fun. This was the one where he tied her to the ceiling. Right, with his imaginary ropes. I'm gonna put this into, well, this was fun. Only Santa's in the Building. No. Immortal Longings. Yeah, I read that this year, didn't I? Let's go up. I'm going, this was fun. Okay? Because it was a fun time. My December Darling. Hold on, this was a cute novella. I liked this one. Or maybe I've just seen people online liking it, so we're just gonna put it into, well, this was fun. At this point, I'm regretting my life decisions. Ophelia's Vampire. Oh, I do remember liking the series a lot, but I don't necessarily remember what it was about, so it's going into the One Night Stand. Unbroken Bonds. Wait, this is the one with the spider on the cover. This is going into the One Night Stand category just because they put a spider on the cover. I don't like spiders. Terrified of them. Hideaway. I don't know what this is. Next Best Fling. I don't know what this is. When in Rome. That was this year? This was cute. This was, hold on. This goes into, well, this was fun. Because it was. It was. It's in His Kiss. This is Hyacinth's book, I think. I don't remember anything about it. I don't. Camera Shy. Hold on. This was great. This was a great book. I want to see this book again. It's going here. It's not going. We're not getting married. It's not that serious, but we're dating. The Crimson Moth. Yeah. If the Crimson Moth texts me, I don't think I'll call the cops. I just won't answer. Magnolia Parks, the third book. Fifth book in the series. Yeah, I'm not answering the phone. I'm calling the cops. This book was too long. Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Yeah, sure. It wasn't a date. It was a one-night stand, and I'm glad it's over. The Dragon's Bride. One-night stand. Right? My ex-boyfriend's brothers? No. They are brothers. You just don't. Merry Ever After, I think this was fun. It's going into the one-night stand category because I don't remember much about it. The Nightmare Before Christmas. Hold up. This was a fun book. I liked this. It was cute. I had a good time. Which one is it? I loved this series that's coming up now, right? The Chloe Lease books. I just don't remember which one is which one. Oh, I like this one, because this one is like rekindling the marriage. I just had to look it up, because I really, really enjoyed this one. It's going here. Chasing Wild. I enjoyed Chasing Wild. This is a breakup story where she starts dating her ex's dad. It was a fun time. I liked it. Anyway, this one was a disappointment. We All Fall Down. It wasn't, like, it fell down. Rabbit. I didn't like this one. This was a werewolf story, and it was very weird. I had not the best time. It felt like I was 14 again and searching through Wattpad. Magnolia Parks, The Long Way Home. I think that's this one. We're gonna put it into this category. It was a short and good night with this book. She's Too Pretty to Burn. I like this. This was a thriller. It was fun. I'm gonna put this into, well, this was fun. It wasn't that good. Midnight in Everwood. One night stand material. Also young adult, but also one night stand. Two Twisted Crowns. Oh my goodness. I need to go so far up with this one. I just need to move it because I'm getting married. A novel love story. I'll block you and call the cops. A photo finish. Hold on. This was fun. This was good. This was the third book, if I'm not mistaken. If it's not the third book, just imagine me putting the third book in the category where I want to see the books again. Because the third book was good. I'm addicted to you. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I'll call the cops if you call me again. I'm going crazy here. American Royals. Hold on, I want to finish this series because this was fun. Circe was also fun. Why are all the good books down here? I need to go up so high. I want to see Circe again. I really enjoyed the book. It was also very emotional for me, but I really liked it. I'm also like a huge fan of Greek mythology, so this comes as a surprise to nobody. Behind the Net, that was this year? No. Oh, I remember what I did here. Instead of Behind the Net, just imagine the second book in the series. This one. Because that's what I actually read this year. I just put the wrong book here. Batting on you! This is a sign for Lynn Painter to only continue writing young adult books because they're just better than her adult books. They just are. Book Lovers by Emily Henry. All the good books are down here. I loved Book Lovers. I want to get married to Book Lovers. Preferably also in Book Lovers. Always Only You. This is the second book in the Bergman Brothers series, and we're moving into, well, this was fun territory because it just was. The Brightest Light of Sunshine. I'm gonna put this into the one night stand category just because I don't remember mostly what happened, and I remember not liking it enough to reading the second book. I also remember it being super sad. Business Casual. This one was honestly one of my favorite books of last year, so I'm also getting married. I'm getting married. This hand or this hand? Which hand do you have your wedding ring on? Cross the line. I'm gonna put this into the one night stands because I don't remember anything about it. It was like a Formula One romance, but I don't know anything else about it. Daydream. Hold on. I liked Daydream. Daydream was fun. Let me move it up. But was Daydream as fun as Wildfire? No, it wasn't. Hold on, I didn't actually like Daydream. Now that I'm remembering it, in my brain, it's going into the if you text me I'll call the cops category, because it wasn't that good. I couldn't relate to the characters, that was it. Dungeons and Drama. Oh, this was cute. This was a cute young adult one night stand. This one. Oh my goodness. Everything for You. Such a good book. Let me move up. I want to see this book again. Where did I put it? Here. This was good. This was fun. I loved this. 5 Survive. I read this on my book club and it wasn't it. Funny Story. I read this and it wasn't it. Garnet Falls. I read this and I liked it, but I don't remember which one it was. So it's going into the one night stand category with so many other books. Do you even know what I'm doing right now? I don't think you do. Hex by Emily McIntyre. I never thought I'd do this, but honestly, I want more. I want to see this book again. This was a good date. This was a good book. This was fun. Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute. I didn't enjoy this book. Hopeless by Elsie Silver. Honestly, I'm gonna put this into this category as well. Maybe the one night stands category. One of my least favorite Elsie Silver books, which doesn't say a lot because I loved all her other books so much more. How My Neighbor Stole Christmas. This is a no from me and from, I don't know. I just didn't like the book. It doesn't want to go in first position, so I won't force it. If He Had Been With Me. Multiple reasons I didn't like this. If this was a movie, that's a Taylor Swift song. That's the first thing that comes into my head. But did I read this? Apparently I did. If We Were Villains. Hold on. I'm slowly but surely making my way to the top here because this book was amazing. It was amazing, truly incredible. I just wish I'd picked a different cover here because I don't like the one with the dead bird on it. That's just personal preference though. The book was great though. Forbidden Game. I feel like my computer is gonna fry at some point today. This was short and good. Jasper Vale. I do remember enjoying this one, so we're putting it into well, this was fun. At this point, I just want to be done. Juniper Hill. Same. Well, this was fun. You're going next to your brother. They are actually siblings, so that's fun. Killer Instinct. Let me move you to the top. You were a good book, and you were a good time. You might not have been my favorite in that series, but you were fun. King of Sloth. Honestly, King of Sloth is a book that was fun at the time, but it's also just a one-night stand. Leather and Lark will go into the same category, just because I don't remember much about the book, except for, I don't remember anything about the romance. I remember her methods very well. If you don't know, this is about a female multiple unaliver. I'm trying not to say serial killer, but I'm losing. This is the Daisy Hates book. Hold on. Keep holding on. Here we go. I loved this. This was so much fun. I wouldn't go as far as to say that we're getting married because we're not, but I liked this book a lot. It was a good time, like a real good time. Magnolia Parks. Let me move you to this category. where the fun books are, because the first Magnolia Parks I actually kind of liked. It was different, which was good about it. Mr. Wrong Number, this is just proof, again, she shouldn't be writing adult romances. Never ever getting back together. Hold on, this was cute. Let's move you to the fun category where you're gonna stay and live forever. Next of Kin and Next to You. I wish I could move 2 books at the same time, but I don't think I can. I'm just gonna put them into the short one-night stand category because I don't remember much. I don't remember much. I know I liked them a lot, but I don't remember much. I'm gonna block you. Not Another Love Song. Not my cup of tea. Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. Same category. It was just, I couldn't relate because the way that these 2 characters don't talk about their feelings just wasn't for me. Off to the Races. Hold on, didn't I? This is the first book in the series. Which one did I put as the first book in the series? Out of the Gate, that's the novella. That's going down here. I'm sorry, I changed my mind. On the Way to the Wedding. Hold on, this is the last book in the Bridgerton series, and I absolutely thought this was a fun book. I liked the last Bridgerton book very, very much. It was weird, but fun. I liked it. One Dark Window. This is We Can See Each Other Again book. I liked it. I did like it a lot. Just not marriage material. Alvaro Lim. This one was very good. We Can See Each Other Again. I liked this. Play Along. For the rest of this series, I really, really loved the series. This one, however, the 4th book in that series that I read this year, it was just good. It was just the one-night stand, and I don't remember much about it anymore. Powerful, the only book in this series that I actually kind of liked, but not enough. So, one night stand. Powerless, however, again with a frying pan, right? Priest. I am praying that nobody will ever have to read this again. Quicksilver. Don't worry, it's not going to stay there. It's going to stay in the one-night stand category. It was a fun time, but it wasn't extraordinary. Reckless by Elsie Silver. I was waiting for this one. Let's move you up, buddy, because I'm getting married again. This is the 8th ring on my finger. I got 2 left, I think. Let's move down again. Reckless by Elsie Silver. Elsie Silver. No, Lauren Roberts, not Elsie Silver. It's going in this category though. My brain is done. It doesn't want to anymore. The Charm Offensive. Wait, this one was cute. I remember this one, which is saying something about me and my reading materials. And honestly, I want to read more of this. Like, I want to see this book again. It was fun. It was good. It was great, honestly. The Front Runner, I'm gonna say this was a good one-night stand. I don't remember much. I think this was the 2nd book, and I didn't think it was my favorite, so. Same one with Game Changer. This is a book by Lana Ferguson, which I said earlier that she's the best, but this one was just alright. Other than The Nanny, I know it's not the next one, but I'm gonna put The Nanny up higher because I really like The Nanny by Lana Ferguson. Here we go. I want to see this book again. The Hunger Games. This was a fun book. The Hunger Games is a good book. Is it fun? Not really, because The Hunger Games is just good. It just is. It just is, people. Hurricane Wars. I'll block you and call the cops. The Midnight Library. That one was fun. That one was good. It was very tragic and sad, but at the same time, I had a good time. The Naturals. I have to take it with me when I go upstairs to the books that I really enjoyed. I really like you. The 7 Year Slip. I'll call the cops. I didn't like this one. The Spell Shop. Hold on. The Spell Shop is like a one-night stand of fantasy books. It was fun while it lasted. They both die at the end. Tragic, sad, but also fun. We're moving you here. To well, this is fun. Steel King. This one was good. This one was good, and then the rest of the series just disappointed me. So we're gonna put this into, well, this was fun, and then the rest of the series is going somewhere else. Because Noble Prince, here, look, this, I don't remember this. I remember the first book, and then I don't remember anything else. Only When It's Us. It's the first one, hold on. I love this one. This one was one of my favorites. I'm Getting Married. I love this. If Only You. Why do I keep singing? Like, can anybody explain to me why I keep singing? This was a fun book, by the way. Oh my goodness. There's an end in sight, people. There is an end in sight. I've been recording for over an hour. Only and Forever. This was cute as well. Like, if you've not read the Bergman Brothers series, please do. They're very, very good. To Sir Philip with Love. Whose story is that? I didn't like Eloise's story. Unfortunately Yours. Did I read this? I don't remember it. The Songbird and the Heart of Stone. let's move this up. When can I see you again? Because I like this one so much. It was fun. When the Moon Hatched is kind of the same, honestly. It's kind of the same in the sense of I really like this book. When can we see each other again? I'm very picky with my books, in case you couldn't tell already. I am picky. However, Wild Love can be a 5-star book. I can get married to Wild Love. I am getting married to Wild Love because it's such a good book. Wickedly Yours. Hold on. I don't want to see this book again. Ever. Wild Eyes. It hurts that I have to put them all into the horrible categories before I can put them in the top categories. I personally think Wild Eyes was not as good as Wild Love, but it was still very, very good and very, very fun. I really did. I really liked it. With You Forever. Oh, this was cute. The fact that I remember these, very good. As Long as Lemon Trees Grow. I need to leave a ring for this book because this was the best book I read all year. As Long as the Lemon Trees Grow will stay here in the pole position forever. Oh no, this is the second Daisy. Anyway, oh, this is the Daisy Hates book. Just Daisy Hates, I think. Or is this the Great Undoing of Daisy Hates? No, this is the Great Undoing of Daisy Hates, but it was still fun. I liked the Daisy Hates books more than I liked the Magnolia Parks books. Ariadne, come on. Let's move you to the top because you were a good time and a fun time. Let's move you here. It's fine. At this point, I don't care anymore that the books aren't the first ones. House of Flame and Shadow. How do I say this? I'm getting my frying pan out again. Indigo Ridge. This one is kind of a mixture of the Chestnut Spring series and A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which is very fun. Love Unwritten. I liked this book, didn't I? I think I did. I definitely did. Here we go. This was fun. We have the entire series down here, okay? Done and Dusted. I'm gonna go first. Done and Dusted was really good. It's going into, well, this was fun. And the other two are probably gonna go into the one night stand category. Just because that's where I think they will go because I don't remember anything about these books. Cash. Come on, Cash. I remember that this was probably fun, straight on till morning. This one was kind of like a Peter Pan Wonderland situation, and it was just a one night stand. Alright, and with that, we are done. I am done with all the books. Okay, I'm gonna go from the bottom up so that you can screenshot if you want to, any books, without my face in it. These are the best though. And with that, we are done. Finally, we are done. This was hurtful and painful, and it made me realize that I read way too many books last year, and that I remember way too little of the books. But it also made me realize that reading more isn't always better, okay? I'm aware that I read too much, but for me, reading is my coping mechanism, so it's kind of what I do. It's kind of how I exist. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would be very happy if you left a like down below and subscribed if you don't already. And I will see you for the next video that I will make. Bye everybody and have an awesome day. Like even downloading all of these pictures of the books took over an hour. It's a lot. There were a lot of books. And there's books that I forgot. But anyway, this is it. This is what we got. It's bad, I know. It doesn't look good for me, does it? Anyway, bye everybody!